We're live.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Chronicles of Divastara. I am William Orshani, and I am your dungeon master for this D&D 5th edition. I almost say Chronicle, but Chronicle's kind of the appropriate term for it, if I'm being honest. Campaign. And joining me today, we have Yare.
Hi, I'm Yare. I'm playing Morgan Thompson, the People's Paladin.
I keep wanting to ask if you smell what Morgan's cooking.
That is the reference I'm making.
I get it now.
Yeah.
I'm Drevian. I'm playing Yingard von Ryder, a rogue. An undead rogue.
And Katie?
Hi, I'm Katie. I'm playing Molly Malone Clemens, an investigator.
Do you not have cook's utensils proficiency, Yare?
Damn it. No.
Clearly we're missing something.
Yeah, but missed.
Jeremy.
Hi, I'm Jeremy. I am playing Astra, and she didn't do it. She's innocent.
She's also a Gepetan warlock.
Yes, she is a Gepetan warlock, but I said the more important part. I lied.
We will not be joined tonight by Julia of the Zodiac System. Hopefully they will be with us next week. But as always, Black Lives Matter, trans rights, or human rights. We're in Sloth Month at this point.
Sloth. It is Sloth Month.
That explains everything.
No one wants to do a goddamn thing in August.
It's too fucking hot.
I have to do all.
Is impressive considering the amount of stuff that's been getting done in August. By the way, remember to call your payment processors and tell them to fuck off. You haven't heard the whole Steam and Itch.io banning any kind of...
yes. Okay, yes.
What?
Yeah. There was a group of...
All you had to say was Steam, and I would have been like, yes, I'm on board.
There was a group of really shitty people trying to get rid of basically all games. So have contacted MasterCard and Visa to refuse payments for most video games.
Specifically anything featuring quote-unquote adult content, which includes, anything
it's worse.
Queer-related, anything... literally anything that could be considered anything like that.
Oh no, Shani, it gets worse. The list they included violence against fictional monsters, which, hey, you know what games that includes? Stardew Valley.
That's all of them.
It includes Stardew fucking Valley, the most
Isn't
game
that
in existence.
Pokemon?
It's a long story. The gist is they're weaponizing the fact that credit card processors will refuse to do content or business with creators of adult content, whether that is porn, whether that is adult themed games,
anything with queer stuff in it.
And they're using it. It's guess who it is. I'm not going to say it. Y'all know who are trying to weaponize it to eliminate queer woke content.
Yeah.
But
meanwhile, we know exactly who they are.
Listen.
Yeah.
But yeah,
all I have to say is that any credit card processing company that is refusing payments for porn specifically, what the hell are you going to get? Do you
want
to turn a profit?
That's every payment processor since the beginning of time. There's a reason why they have never done business with adult content creators. That's why
every adult content thing goes under a euphemism to try and go through payment processing because payment processors are weirdly puritanical and don't want their reputation to be harmed. Air quotes.
Just move the money.
It's why PayPal has been so relied upon, and other similar processing companies, and sadly, a big contributor to the rise of crypto.
But just being Itch.io and Steam both ended up having to either remove or delist a bunch of games. But hundreds of thousands of people, basically everyone in the gaming community, has just been calling all of their support centers day in and day out and just saying, hey, I have a complaint, until their call centers are so completely choked that they literally cannot do anything.
Yep.
They've been cracking under pressure.
Yeah, social media has also been calling out the people running that group, because non-zero amount of their members supported a movie that endorses child exploitation, child beauty pageants.
Yeah, you know, the things they say they're supposed to be
They
against.
defended cuties,
Mhm.
which is an extremely creepy movie
Yeah, and
about child beauty pageants and dance stuff.
supposedly that's what they say they stand against, and yet, you know.
People make
But-
no sense.
That's a lot.
As always,
Every accusation.
Listen, I'm just saying, there are two people that you don't. There are two groups of people that you don't piss off.
Gamers and furries.
There are three groups of people you don't piss off: gamers, gamers, furries, and K-pop fans.
Yep.
But yeah, yeah. So
Good.
the extra call out for this month is call your payment processors.
Fair enough.
Choke the
but
phone
yeah,
lines. Choke the phone lines.
it's legitimately
Actually,
it's working.
great.
Like
Yep.
they
no,
are
the people
buckling. They
taking
are
calls
buckling
are
under constant pressure.
mad. Like they, if you call them, if you're not very careful with your wording, they will just pop off on you. They will just start insulting you. That's how bad these people get.
But
It's working. Keep doing it.
That makes me happy.
It's working. Keep doing it.
Be
But yeah,
respectful to the overworked people at the call center. Be mad at the managers.
Yes.
When in doubt, be mad at management.
Correct.
but yeah, when last we left off, our party had made their way to a mysterious ruin. I say mysterious ruin because, quite frankly, ruins aren't a thing that should exist as far as historical understanding goes, because people aren't really aware of cultures that existed before their own at this point. So where the hell do ruins come from?
Cue Molly screaming inside her mind.
And found within a bone collective, the mysterious undead that the necromancer Taravaldrin had requested the group to either eliminate or recapture, and discovered that it was indeed retrieving bones from everywhere in a roughly 10-mile radius. And made a plan to try and, as I seem to recall, either bait out or just ambush the thing, or both.
The idea was one, to use Zodiac's familiar to scout inside, and then try to set up a trap with bones from myself and Zodiac, because we have extras,
and
try to lure it out and ambush it that way.
kind of like opening a can of tuna and waiting for the cats to show up.
So, yeah, with those plans in mind, and with, you know, the group's growing weariness and suspicion of the seemingly innocuous individual that they had picked up and brought along with them, Alsana, who seems mysteriously competent as far as they're concerned.
And also purrs in their sleep.
The phrase mysteriously competent, just like
Ow.
But with all of that in mind, the group got a long rest and took a level up, and is now making the preparations to enact their plans. So, how's that going down?
So, okay, so we have the bones. Do we have the bones?
Yes,
Yeah.
you have many much bone.
We have the bones. We need to get. Don't we need to get down there? Is
We
it
could get
down?
down there? It's just
Is it in a down direction?
Yeah, you guys are
Yeah.
currently like around here-ish,
yeah, we have rope.
up on the wall.
Okay. So, how do we want to transport the bones down with it? So, what do we have a cloth or a sack or
We have a yarn
Oh.
golem.
we have a what?
We have
You have a yarn
Zodi-
golem, yes.
We have brain. We have Zodiac.
Ugraine's
yarn golem.
yarn golem can indeed carry bones.
Sorry.
Okay.
We have Igraine and Ingrid, and my brain was conflating.
So
Here's our Vex and Vax for this campaign.
so we have the last campaign where everybody was like sound. So Yarn Golem is going to take the bones. We're going to rappel down the side. Are we just going to like stand out of sight of the cave entrance? So are we going to have some hiding spot? Or are we just going to like holler into the cave? I mean, what's our plan here?
If I remember correctly, the plan was to have it go in because Igraine can see through it to get an
Okay.
idea of what's in there.
Okay.
Maybe try to draw it out
Okay.
because then it's not in its lair.
Okay.
If not, we can go in, but we have an idea what the cave is like.
Okay.
Oh, this plan sounds delightful. Comes that second voice from Ugraine that is not Ugraine's voice.
Do we hear that?
Oh yeah, that's Ugraine's mouth moves and a voice that is not her own comes out.
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting about that.
Yeah, we need to discuss you at some point.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
I'm sure my dear Ugraine will explain things when she feels like it.
No, definitely will not.
Okay.
But you could.
But where's the fun in that?
Yeah, how fun is it not to get thrown over a ledge?
All right. So is this an everybody needs to be down there kind of thing? Or is this a like some people go down there kind of thing?
Unless you feel comfortable fighting up from the ledge.
I am just, it's not about my comfort. It's about me asking, are we all headed down there? Logistically, are we all headed down there? Yes, no, maybe.
Well, we're trying to lure it out
Yeah.
so we can fight it from not in the cave, right?
I mean, if you want me to be able to pilot the yarn golem, it's probably best that I stay out of sight.
Okay, so if you're staying up, you can stay with Alsana and I mean, if you want to stay up here, Molly, that's probably not a. You seem better at fighting from range than anything.
I have no problem staying where I am. I'm thinking logistics. Let's get this.
How far down is it to the fort?
60 to 80 feet?
It is, yeah, it's like a 60, 80 foot climb down.
I could
anyway, but
I could conceivably stay up here, because an Eldritch Blast the wall like across the way, unless it's 120 feet, more than 120 feet.
No, it's not. Like you can
Yeah.
reach across.
Boom! But
Wait, you didn't just blast the wall, no, did you? Or
uh-huh.
Oh,
oh, so that
cool.
is something you actually did. I couldn't tell
So,
if you were
so
I couldn't tell if you were demonstrating or it. This is Katie the player. This is not
Yeah,
mine.
no.
Okay.
Yeah, I blasted the wall.
Okay.
Morgan just face palms.
I mean,
Oh no, might we lure the monster out like we're already trying to do?
I thought we were gonna have the backup plan of the.
okay, so you
inside,
work
but-
so clearly the doll works better from a distance.
I can no. My point was being that I can be up here, but I can also be down there because I can fight hand to hand if I need to.
Okay. In that case, the ones who are best.
would it be like
hand-to-hand,
hand to
which-
kneecap?
I want everybody to note that I was being nice here, and that bitch started it.
Logistics.
I would say because otherwise it's just
Taking out
Ingrid
kneecaps
and
is
I
handy.
going down. Have Astra come with us.
Yeah,
Obviously,
I'm
be
going to come
prepared.
with.
Be prepared to climb down anyway in case we need to go inside. But if the range
Yeah.
folks need to stay
I will-
upstairs.
My point being, if it's 60 feet straight to the ground, most spells have a 60-foot range. So, congratulations, you will be able to hit exactly the ground directly below you.
Plus crossbow.
Crossbows is a different matter, correct?
Yeah, but crossbow will handle it. We should be fine if you want to stay up. Is my point. Just
Yeah.
again, be prepared if we need to go inside the cave.
Again, I was asking logistically, not because I want to stay up here. I just didn't know if we wanted to put all our eggs in one basket, so to speak.
I say keep the squishies safe.
You say what now?
I'm saying the squishies probably should stay up here for safety. And if you can attack from range, take advantage of the terrain.
Fair enough.
I would just like to say, playing on the eggs and basket themes,
Mhm.
something about omelets.
Coming from the cracked one.
I will throw you over this cliff.
I'll take you with me.
Well, that gets us down there.
Saves me a
Amazing.
rope. Hey, would either of you two bounce?
As much as any other corpse.
No,
would.
because I would also pull you down with me and make sure that you're on the bottom. So yes, I would bounce on your corpse.
Oh, how sweet.
I want to point out again, I did not start it this time.
This time.
Okay. Plan established. Are we ready to implement?
Go ahead.
Right. Ingrid, Astra, with me. Rest of you stay here. Be prepared to climb down if we do need to. If the collective does not come out.
Yep.
So I am gonna draw back. Do we have like a curtain or something that's what was
Yeah, there's moss over
Moss,
yeah,
yeah.
like
a moss curtain?
Alsana made like a moss curtain to cover
Yeah.
the door.
So let's draw the curtain back a little bit. Sit with my crossbow beside me.
Yeah. You're keeping Igraine safe because she's not. Because if I remember right, you're not going to be able to see while you're doing this.
or here.
Not my specific brand of magic, but fair. Again, looks to Igraine, or whoever's puppeting Igraine right now. Am I getting that right? You're not going to be able to see her here, so need Molly to.
Indeed. Most of my senses will be passed through to the golem. I will not be aware of my goings on around this body.
Okay, so basically she goes for the ledge, push her back.
You're on comatose person duty,
Yeah.
yes.
But she'd be able to speak, so she can pass on the messages to you.
Right.
Works
She
for
can pass on the
me.
info to you.
Let's have fun, she says.
Pen
As she
pen and
sits
paper?
down, and like Ugraine's joints bend in ways that they really shouldn't, as she like folds herself and curls herself up into a very tight ball, and just like hands and elbows just in joint the wrong way as she brings hands like interlocked up around the sides of her face. The grin spreads really wide, and then the eyes just completely white.
I'm a fucking doll. That has no effect on me.
Bitch would have made a killing in Cirque du Soleil.
All right, let's go.
Yep.
Let's get in positions down there.
Molly is going to take out pen and paper just to take notes in case anything is said. Any messages are passed on.
So yeah, you guys go ahead and make me stealth checks, the three of you that are going down.
I assume this might also be at disadvantage. So
Wearing your heavy armor, then yeah.
Yup.
What? Wait, that's Dex.
Oh, so that was a dex save. It is the same number.
So
Yeah, I
Mine
misplaced, but it's the same
mine
number
not.
regardless.
Hold on.
It's a 6. Clank, clank, clank.
There we go.
Jesus.
Most notably, I grabbed the yarn golem and take it down with me.
Yep.
In my defense, paladin.
No, I'm just loving these numbers.
In my defense, me rolling dice. Unbelievable. No, thoroughly believable.
Oh, this is
Like-
great.
Yari and Jeremy, y'all didn't even get to double digits.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I mean,
This is the no. That's right. You usually just play in World of Darkness games with me.
Yeah, I've
You
never.
haven't seen me in a D&D game. This is the norm.
Oh,
I am the person who has called ones on D100s if it turned out against me.
yeah.
and even if I had rolled that 17 first, I would have had to take the lower anyway. So
No, I've heard talk of this, Jeremy. I've just never seen it.
Yeah,
Okay.
there was. I think it was for one of the Grand Terras. It might have been not the most recent one, but the one before. There was a full session and into the next week where I never once rolled anything above a 10.
I've been there.
Like nothing. It was all like 1s, 2s, 5s, 4s, maybe a 7 if I was really lucky.
Maybe a 9 just to taunt you.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna need all of you to make dexterity saving throws real quick.
Everybody?
Just the ones that are going down.
Oh.
Yep.
Now I rolled a 20.
Oh, damn.
All right. 1 second. I need to roll dice.
He said 60 feet, huh?
I mean, you could have told Morgan to fuck off to telling you to come down with them.
Okay, it's not that bad. So the two of you that failed take 9 points of piercing damage, and the one of you that
Okay.
succeeded take 4, as a hail of razor sharp bone shards just comes pelting out of the of the cave mouth in your general direction, and punctures the various armor surfaces, whatever you've got. I do need everyone who took that damage to make a con save to follow that.
Okay.
Cool.
I could sneak. That's about it.
Yay, 16th. Let's go.
All right, there. I will accept that.
All right, so both Astra and Astra and Morgan are fine. Yingrid, you take. Oh no. 1 second.
6 points of exhaustion.
No, you take 6 points of charisma damage.
Oh. Oh, God.
And are poisoned. If you can be poisoned.
Let me check.
I would solidly guess that you
this
can't
one.
because of...
I have resistance to
Undead.
poison.
You have resistance to poison, but,
But
you're
not immunity to being poisoned.
Okay.
So technically,
Do you have advantage on poison saving on saving throws made against poison?
I do have advantage. Yes.
Okay, so make that save again. Still not quite enough. You're 1 short. So yeah, you take 6 points of charisma damage and are poisoned. As the crimson reddish venom that is smeared all over these bones gets into your system, and you feel the force of will that makes up the individuality, your sense of self, kind of jar as reality itself seems to start to seem less real to you for a minute. You're kind of having a bad trip right now as the worm blood venom takes hold.
Seeing the visible wooziness, Morgan goes, I didn't even know you could have that. And puts a hand on Ingrid's shoulder and uses 5 points from Lay on Hands to cure the poison condition.
Yes, because lay on hands can cure like poison and such, and can act as like a similar thing to lesser restoration. You can indeed cure the worm blood venom with your lay on hands.
Does that fix the charisma damage? Or...
It does, in fact.
Okay.
The charisma
Let's go!
restores.
Paladin OP.
All right, which one of you fuckers was loud?
Motion looks down at armor.
Looks at
Yeah,
both
that's
of you.
fair. I ignore that. Because somebody has taken the blame, so it doesn't have to be me.
There is like a low whispering hissing noise coming from inside the cave. You're pretty certain that the Bone Collective has been made aware of your presence, but is probably the kind of creature that doesn't like a straight up fight and would rather just constantly harass you from the shadows.
Mm-hmm.
We are like, what, around there?
Here, I can just go ahead and put you on the map at this point.
Cool.
You guys are around... here-ish. With Molly being up here-ish.
I'm going to try and just move up just so there is something between us, like there's a big ass rock.
Yeah, you can absolutely hide behind that giant rock. Oh my
All right,
giant rock.
motherfucker. We can hide behind enough stuff that you can't keep trying to kill us from your little cave. So why don't you come out? We'll have our fight, and then the winner gets to walk away.
Just try to poop some
Molly
fair.
just-
Ingrid runs
Yep.
for that one.
Molly just wonders out loud to herself, like, weren't we supposed to send the golem in before she?
We were, but our cover was blown.
Yeah. The armored woman and the doll were loud and they knew we were there.
There is a hissing and clattering noise, and bones start to roll out from the cave mouth, and with them come like scraps of metal that look like pieces of armor and weaponry. And as they do, the bones kind of roll forward and then start to click upwards and assemble themselves into a selection of skeletons.
All right, this I can deal with.
Make me perception checks, all of you.
Yeah. So it's so well the last time I fought skeletons.
I perceive.
15.
Perception?
11,
15.
15. It's really hazy to make out, but those of you that made at least 15s, you can just make out the heavily concealed shape of the bone collective in the shadows in the back of the cave.
Chicken shit.
And we're gonna roll some initiative.
Putting my pen and paper away, taking out the crossbow.
Yep. There's pellets in it. There's tank initiative.
Yep. I'll never understand what it is about paladins.
Clerics and paladins.
I don't see it with clerics so much, although I understand where the frustration with that comes from. But you want clerics to go last.
No, 100%. But it was always the trope of it's specifically to me. It's Critical Role. It's
Right.
Specifically, Pike and Caduceus would always go super low.
Yeah. I don't understand why it is so consistent with paladins, because it's every fucking game.
Yeah.
The paladin always rolls
really
low.
I did super high last game.
Mm-hmm.
I think part of it is paladins almost never need dexterity because they're always heavy
yeah.
armor tanks.
Yeah,
Right, but
even then,
the issue isn't the bonus that they're getting. It's the die that's being rolled.
Yeah, the die rolls really low consistently.
+5 is not going to help Morgan in that situation.
I mean, it'd put them at a 9. It would put them ahead of Molly.
Oh yeah, but yes, but like barely, and it is hilarious how much you roll under a 10 on initiative as a paladin.
Uh-huh.
It would
I've
make
also
them
seen it a
not
little bit
last
higher.
in the initiative behind even the skeleton warriors.
It's like, it's online games. Happens all the fucking time in my home game. Whoever the paladin is, they're gonna roll like shit.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, actually, it's not just the paladin, it's the fighter, period.
Oh, I'll do
Whoever the frontline fighter is supposed to be, yeah.
Including the dex-based fighters will still roll fucking low.
I tend to roll mid on my dex fighter, but fair.
All right, well, Ingrid, you've got the first move.
Teleport away.
Bonus
It's
action
a smart
hide.
move.
Make me a stealth check.
Roll a 3.
Actually, let me double
Jesus
check and
Christ.
make sure that's even how stealth works in 2024 now. Player's handbook. Actions. Tell me about the hide action. Make a dexterity stealth check. To do
And
so,
fully against their
to
passive.
do so, succeed on a DC 15 dexterity stealth check while you're heavily obscured or behind 3/4
Oh.
or total cover, and you must be out of any enemy's line of sight. If you can see a creature, you can discern whether it can see you. On a successful check, you are basically considered invisible while hidden. Make note of your check's total, which is the DC for a creature to find you with a wisdom perception check. You stop being hidden immediately after you make a sound louder than a whisper, an enemy finds you, you make an attack roll, or you cast a spell with a verbal component. That's more like mechanically solid and interesting than it used to be.
Mhm.
But you do not make the DC for stealth off of a 12. That's your bonus
Then
action.
I peek around this corner and I'll just shoot this with a longbow.
All
Or a
right.
short bow, not longbow.
Aimed at which one?
The far right one.
23 will indeed hit. For 10 damage. Skeleton warrior.
Skeleton warriors.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. Initiative count 19. Skeleton warrior. I'm not trying to size you up. He's going to go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello.
Hello.
Hello there.
General Kenobi.
Skeleton warrior will make an attack roll with its longsword against Morgan as the larger and more obvious target. 18 to hit
18 barely hits.
for 9 damage.
Okay.
The Bone Collective, which you realize Astra is not much larger than you as like an actual individual creature. Like the bones are everywhere, but like the mass that makes up this like cloaked and huddled figure hiding in the shadows is technically size category small, so it's the same size as you. As it, let's see, how fast are you, Bone Collective? Only 30 feet. You're not that fast. 5, 10, 15, 20. It's going to stay hidden behind this skeleton and issue a command that will cause the 3 that it can see within 30 feet to move up to their speed. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15. And that'll be the end of its turn. Skeleton warrior. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. As it circles around and begins to try and attack Ingrid. That is a 22 to hit.
Yep.
For 3 damage. Not so bad. Astra,
Uh-huh.
you're up, and Molly, you're on deck.
All right. I am going to let's see. Okay. I will question. Can I climb this rock without taking opportunity attacks from these 2 skeletons?
You can technically get on top of it without provoking an attack of opportunity from the one on the left, but you will probably end up leaving the space of the one south of you in either case.
Okay, I'm okay if they can still attack me from there. I'm not trying to get out of their sight. I'm just trying to get a lot. Like if I just sort of
if you
over
just wanna,
and start
if you just want to like be able to get high enough to be able to see the Bone Collective, yeah, you can do that without leaving.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I wasn't trying to avoid them. I was just perfect. I am going to. I am going to. Yeah. I need to check the. Oh, it's well within range for me for anything. Yeah, it's like 20 feet. Okay. We are going to test and see how its intelligence saves are. As I cast Mind Sliver.
Well, it ain't dumb, but it ain't smart. So, but apparently, it just rolls an 18.
This this happened literally all fucking session in both of my Saturday games that I'm a player in.
The NPCs just constantly like they don't even have good saves; they're just constantly rolling high.
Exactly that.
Yeah,
so, and one of them, I was trying to, we're trying to do a enemies abound, so they all just beat each other up instead of us trying to do it. And this motherfucker just keeps making the save. And then in my home game, it was, what was I casting? I can't remember, but it was some. Oh no, it wasn't casting. It was Stunning Strike. And this motherfucker who had a +0 to his con save made every goddamn save.
Yeah, like this is the Bone Collector's only got a +2. They have to roll a 13 or higher to resist your Mind Sliver.
Yep, that's fine. It is what it is. And yeah, I'm going to
Cry.
No. No. I'm going to channel my best Chucky, and as I let go, so I slide back down, all it sees are 2 middle fingers. as they slide down on behind the rock. And I turn around, I'm like, all right.
Molly, you're up.
I'm going to go after, since this worked so well for me before when I went up against skeletons, it's got a bound to work sometime. I'm going to shoot the the bag of bones. What the fuck is that thing?
The Bone Collective.
Bone Collective, yeah, that one. I'm gonna shoot it with a crossbow.
All right, make your attack.
Let me find where I put my heavy crossbow. Please do something good.
$13 will unfortunately miss the Bone Collective.
God damn it! I'm tired of playing this game with the crossbow. I've had enough of these motherfucking skeletons with this motherfucking crossbow. God damn it. Okay.
All right. Skeleton warriors. I will now alert you to an ability that the skeleton warriors possess, known as phalanx formation. Which is that skeleton warriors have advantage on attack rolls and dex saves while they're standing within 5 feet of a skeleton ally that has a shield. So in this case, because they're like on either side of you, what that looks like is the skeletons are kind of like bullying you with the shields between each other as they just try and open you up to make attacks against you. As this skeleton warrior now makes attacks with advantage against Morgan.
Yep.
It's an 18 to hit you
18 just hits.
for 6 slashing damage.
But Morgan's taking beating. Still just about above half, but yeah.
Secondary skeleton warrior will come over here and do the same thing. With a 15 to hit,
Nope.
Ingrid? Miss. All right. Morgan, it is your turn.
Yes. Okay. Bonus action. Actually, hold on, because I think I might need to use that for smites. Yep, I'm gonna need that for smites. Sorry, Ingrid.
It's
can't
fine,
use
I'm already
Channel
dead.
Divinity. I'd like you to not be more dead, but I have to get rid of the things in front of me first. Morgan is going to make a swing with her longsword. I'm going to do it one-handed, so the shields can be currently active. This is the one. Ugh, fuck. I was gonna say it's the one it's the one above me, but yeah. I'm just
Aren't you
checking
human?
this. It has to be hit. Yeah.
Aren't you human?
Yeah,
Would you like to use that inspiration you get every long rest?
that is a thing I get right. Oh yeah, I do get that, don't I?
Yeah, that's
Sorry,
the
I'm not
thing.
used to humans having features.
Yeah, that's the thing. They wanted to give humans an actual unique feature, so they
Yeah,
just
so
gave
I
them.
just get
you
an
get a
free-
heroic inspiration every long rest.
DM, I do that. Thank you for reminding me. I completely forgot humans have features now.
So they
Make another roll.
they basically created the notion of human privilege.
Kind of. 20 does hit.
Yeah. Okay. I am then going. Yeah. I should have announced the smite first, shouldn't I? Oh well.
Now it's a bonus action. You can use it after you hit.
Oh, which you take immediately after hitting a target. Yep. Okay. I am activating Divine Smite,
All right.
which
deal your
does an
damage.
extra D8 damage because it's an undead.
Indeed.
So it'll be 10 points of normal damage and 14 points of smite. Radiant.
That's 24 damage. Ow.
So yeah, the words across the red words across the gauntlet just kind of shift down the blade, and it starts glowing in this kind of, again, this slightly the light is bright, but it is slightly kind of yellowed and rusted almost. It's not quite as bright as it could possibly be. And just slash straight across the chest and ribs of this skeleton.
The skeleton is not quite dead, but you have decidedly rattled it. The bones are appearing charred.
Rattle
the
'em,
armor
boy.
is dented. You have rattled them, boys.
I will. I do not have second attack, so
Even though I'm pretty certain this party is entirely women.
Yeah.
Rattle them, girls.
Boys in the colloquial sense that most people use it. Yeah, I will. Oh, there's a toggle for that. Yeah, I will end turn there because I cannot do anything else.
All right. Ingrid.
The one to my right is the one that I hit with the short bow, right?
Yes.
Okay. I hit that one with my short sword. Short bow has Vex, and I hit
You get
it.
advantage.
So
Yes, you get advantage on the attack. That'll hit. Deal your sneak attack.
that and
14 damage. You managed to put it at exactly the same amount of health as the one that Morgan just smote. Can you hit it again with your offhand?
yep.
Your short sword also has Vex, so that should also have advantage.
Yeah.
Yep, hit again. There you go. Well, minus the Dex mod because you're offhand.
So yeah, just 2.
But 2 is what you needed.
Okay.
It dies.
And that is my turn.
All right. Skeleton warrior. Take a swing at Morgan with advantage. The divine smite has indeed drawn the attention of the skeletons.
Yep.
Even more than it already was. 22
It
to hit.
hits.
7 damage.
Yeah. 23 minus 7 is 16.
Hey Astra, you remember that scene from the first Lord of the Rings movie where like the hobbits are like hiding under a tree root and the Nazgul like puts hands over that root and like leans over it? Yeah, that's happening to you right now. Only it sees you.
Dope.
I just remembered. I'm resistant to slashing damage.
Just in general.
Yeah.
Specifically only slashing damage, not piercing or bludgeoning.
Nope. Specifically
Okay.
slashing.
Because of your tattoo. Yeah, I remember this.
Oh
So
my
technically, I have 1 more hit point because it only did 3 damage. But it's like
Yeah.
that's going to be important to remember with these guys.
As the Bone Collective leans over, and then its mouth just sort of like lunges down, and this jaw made of finger bones lashes down at you as it tries to bite. That's a 19 to hit Astra.
Yes.
That will be 17 points
I'm going to use my reaction to cast Decelerate.
All right, what's that do?
It is a reaction you can take when you see an attack roll hit a creature within 60 feet of yourself. I am 60 feet from myself.
You are indeed.
Feet of myself, and it fucks with space to decelerate an attack, or if you use it the offensive way, accelerate the attack. I'm
assuming it's accelerate / decelerate, like enlarge / reduce. Cool.
There's the full text. I'm
reduce the damage it takes by 3d6.
Which in this case is 3d6 because Warlock highest casting.
Because you're casting at
Okay,
2nd level.
I will not use the reaction I was going to use then.
So I still take some, but I negate it as it slows down and
so
only does 8.
Yeah, you take 8 damage instead of 17. You blocked more than half of it.
Yeah.
No, less than half.
Yep.
Just less than half.
Yep.
No?
8 plus 9 is 17.
You blocked 9.
Oh, that's right. I blocked 9. I didn't take. You're right.
Yeah, you took 8.
Yeah, you blocked just over half of it.
I was marking down the damage and I typed 9 and 8 came up. So in my head, you see where I'm going.
Yeah, I see where you're going. Yeah.
That's good because if I had taken all the damage, I would be at 0.
That is extremely good to know.
Are you guys not able to see each other's health bars?
We can see health bars,
No.
we can't see numbers.
Oh, hang on. 1 sec. I can.
Oh, sorry, I can't see Astra's numbers.
I can't see anyone's.
I can see Ingrid's, and that's it.
Yeah, I can see Ingrid's. I can now see Astra's, but I can't see Molly's.
Oh no, I never. Yeah, I'm incorrect. I can see Ingrid's.
Allow me to fix. You should be able to see
Morgan's.
each other's hit points.
So it's just Ingrid's visible then.
I see Ingrid's. I do see Molly's as a bar. But yeah, nothing. No numbers.
Yeah, yours just popped up on Astra. Yours just popped up on our screens, so it is.
You should now be able to see everyone's hit points.
Mine will not always be accurate because I'm doing it from D&D Beyond, and I have to remember to manually change it.
Yeah, maybe. Just keep.
I don't see Morgan's.
Keep a.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. I have to set the
I don't
bar
see
to see
Morgan's.
as well. Hang on.
There you go.
There you go.
Yep.
To be clear, I didn't mind that I didn't see. That's fun. Just like whispering death rolls.
Yeah, but I like to let you guys be able to tactically play the game because then I get to be harder on you.
Yeah,
I
could
fucking
see
hate
the
tactics.
position.
But you know this.
Like, I
You
could
know
see the
this. I
position, but-
fucking hate tactical
yeah.
playing, but I'm okay with other people doing it. Just not my thing.
I like to let you guys play at your best because that lets me be harder on you.
But you're not. That's the problem. Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, I assume when it does 3d12, it doesn't have multi-attack. So
No, it has one attack. It has one bite at 3d12 plus 5 damage.
good.
Look, if I haven't lost a character, am I even playing D&D?
Also make a con save against its venom.
Yes.
Would
I'm probably going to fail.
are you even
Actu-
affected by venom?
I believe so. I don't let me check and make sure I didn't there's nothing in
Yeah, just-
defenses about it.
I say make sure you're not like either resistant or immune to
Nope.
poisons.
Nope. Weirdly, no.
You are immune to non-magical diseases, but this is a magical thing, so.
Weird.
A test of your reflexes.
Wait,
No,
what?
that's a
The
test
type-
of my
that
that's
was
a
a
test
text
not
message.
of my reflexes, but my sturdiness.
Where did that
I-
soundbite come
That's my
from?
that's
That
my
was
that's my
Shani's
message
phone.
noise. That's my
Oh.
notification noise.
Okay. I was
It was just the perfect timing as the con save came out. A test of your fortitude. Old dishing
Okay.
jokes.
This is gonna hurt you the most, Warlock.
Uh-huh.
It's only 1 point of charisma damage, though.
No, but that knocks me down from 20 to 19. That is a thing.
It can only heal so much.
It is 1 point of charisma damage, and you are poisoned. Skeleton warrior. This one no longer has advantage because it no longer has a friend next to it.
I kill your friend. What now?
It attacks you for an 18.
Misses.
All right. Astra.
Must be nice. I have an 18 AC. I am the tank, and it's hit the skeletons have hit every time.
To be fair, I think I was only one off because I think that like the only reason that didn't hit is because Ingrid's AC is exactly 19.
I'm aware.
Yeah, mine's
just,
19.
ugh.
And that's as good as it gets because armor makes it worse.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're up, Astra.
Okay. Let's see.
This one's on death's door.
Sorry, what? I don't give a shit on what Steph's door. There's a bone thing atop me, trying to
Fair.
eat me.
Fair. Just I wasn't sure what
Yeah.
your plan was, so I was just giving you the info.
Yeah, no, for sure. That is absolutely good to know. Yeah, I should have done that. Oh well. I am going to. You know what? Fuck it. We'll try this again. Give me a intelligence save.
Int save from the Bone Collective. That's a
Or
5.
Oh, good. The one where I did 1 point of psychic damage.
Take 1 point of psychic damage. I'm assuming have disadvantage on its next thing or whatever.
It has no, it subtracts a d6 from its next, or I'm sorry, it subtracts a d4 from its next saving throw it makes before the end of my next turn.
That's not bad.
I'm staying there because I don't see any situation where I don't take 3 opportunity attacks if I try to move an inch.
You are kind of surrounded.
And my armor class is 13, so I'd be dead.
Molly, you're up.
You know what? I'm just gonna keep trying. I'm gonna shoot the Bone Collective again with a crossbow and see if it does anything. I'm being optimistic.
Got this.
That's what I should have done. Oh well.
Natural 20.
You got this. Also,
Ah,
shouldn't
yeah.
should Igraine be involved in this?
Ukraine's not currently being piloted by Ukraine.
That is.
Your grain's also still probably in the senses
I
of the
mean, I
Yarn
would
Golem.
assume if Igraine, if whoever is piloting Igraine were helpful, they'd snap out of it and try to help us. But
They're currently just watching this unfold from the Yarn Golem.
there.
Which they can't see a whole lot considering I said I had the Yarn Golem. I brought
I
the
mean,
Yarn
it can
Golem
just,
down
it can
with
just
me.
climb up on your shoulder and like look around.
Fair.
Somehow pulls out popcorn.
Hit that crit damage button for me, Katie. 5 more damage.
5 damage is 5 damage.
It is double
Really
ones on
low
the
for a crit,
D10s.
but 5 damage is 5 damage.
That was double ones on the D10s, but 5 damage is 5 damage.
It was a 2 and a 3. Oh no, it was double 1. Sorry.
Yeah, it was double ones plus the 3 decks.
Ugh.
Hey, crit is a crit.
This skeleton warrior still does in fact have a friend alive, so it will
It,
make
however,
an
has
attack.
disadvantage because I have set.
Oh yes, so it's a normal attack then. Longsword, normal.
Hey, I'm just happy it worked one of the 6 times I've used it in the past 2
Yeah,
games.
14 misses.
14 misses you. Morgan.
You're not going to be using a lot of attack rolls, right, Astra?
No.
Not particularly cool because that poison.
Oh goddamn. Yeah. No. I will not be.
Cool.
No. Correct.
I was like, so that poison is not the most like top priority thing to heal.
Correct.
Cool. I am going to take a swing at the skeleton warrior. Damn you, Stephanie Sterling.
No, we love Stephanie Sterling.
Yeah. 18.
18 will hit. I don't think you can not kill it at this point.
I do at least 5 damage.
Yeah, it has 2 hit points.
Yeah.
It is dead.
Cool. We'll step forwards. And is actually going to use their bonus action to have it make a wisdom save. Have the Bone Collective make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save is even
I'm
worse.
casting
That's a 2.
Compelled Duel.
All right.
1v1 me.
1v1 me, bro.
1v1, fight me outside. Yeah, 1v1
all right.
me, bro.
What's the minus it gets for its saving throw?
D4?
D4.
D4. Let's say it
Minus-
correctly. Let's say it correctly. It's cash me outside, not fight me outside.
I know, my brain
Gosh,
merged.
how about that?
My brain merged together. Fight me 1v1 versus catch me outside.
Yeah.
So with a -2 wisdom save,
God.
Fight me.
The Bone Collective that had previously been staring down at Astra with its slavering, poison dripping tooth bone jaw, or like finger bone jaw, snaps its head up in your direction and hisses and roars.
Mhm.
Ingrid.
Short sword into this other skelly.
All right.
This one does not have advantage.
It does hit though. 7 damage, and then the dagger does get advantage. For 22 does hit.
Dagger is a d4 plus sneak attack 2d6.
So 7 and 14.
21.
Not doing super hot.
And that's my turn.
I'm so happy my flavor spell choice worked.
Skeleton Warrior is still mostly focused on Morgan, especially now that the Bone Collector that commands it is.
Yeah.
14 misses.
14 misses. I'm doing my job.
Bone Collective is going to try and bite Morgan. 10 misses, though.
Yes. It's working.
Skeleton Warrior makes a regular ass swing against Ingrid. 6 misses. They have suddenly stopped hitting anything.
When they're attacking the two with the highest ACs, we kind of hope they miss.
Astra, you're up.
I want to be clear so I understand this from a meta perspective. If I damage the Bone Collector, does that fuck up the spell?
The spell ends if you make an attack roll against a creature under the target if you cast a spell. If an ally of yours damages the target.
Are you really an ally, though?
Compatriots.
You are close enough to an ally to qualify for the spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more to get it off of the one at 9 hit points.
Uh-huh.
So I apologize for ruining your little duel. Morgan's doing their thing.
I will be fair, and because Astra's impulse is big thing ugly bit me, big thing ugly need die. But I'll like what, an arcane to realize what's going on and
roll
what I'll
roll
risk.
Arcana real quick, just to see if you can recognize compelled duel. Compelled duel's what, a first level spell?
6.
Yes, first level.
With unfortunately, the worm blood venom is in your brain right now. So there's some kind of weird divine magic, and the thing that was biting you is currently on Morgan, but you can't tell what's causing it.
Morgan distracted it. Now is my chance to strike.
I mean,
it's what your character do. I understand.
Yeah. I am going to. The problem is, no, I would. No, I think I think yeah, I'm going to bonus action summon my sickle, and I'm going to try to smack this thing.
So you are still poisoned, so that is still
I am poisoned.
17
of course,
hits, though.
That's where I hit. Because it is to my disadvantage to actually hit and do damage. Yeah, Katie, this is how the dice treat me.
I mean, it might still attack me anyway. But
I mean, it might, considering.
That is 7 slashing damage.
Right,
7 damage.
Hey, motherfucker!
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh,
That's great.
jeez.
as the golden
Okay.
chains that were binding it, that were like from your gauntlet wrapped around the bone collective, that were pulling it towards you, those shatter as Astra swipes at it with the sickle.
Good teamwork. You distracted it, I hit it.
Not how
Molly.
that spell works.
How it did work.
Okay. I gotta check my spells real quick. Okay, I'm too far away to do detect magic.
For a second there, I literally thought you said tech magic, which would have made sense because you are from a slightly more technological place.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, oh yeah, detect. Mhm.
That's just not a piss out.
Question, Shawnee, can I
Yes.
use Featherfall on myself?
Yes, you can absolutely cast Featherfall on yourself as you just dive off the side of a cliff.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeet.
Yeet.
100%. Yeah, you can just jump off, Featherfall, lightly glide to the ground. Where are you aiming to land?
That's a good question. I'm trying to read this map. Just pretty much, it would just be like kind of straight down ish,
Straight down would put you about like here-ish.
right here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just stick with right there then. Um, do I have another action, or does that take my?
Featherfall just takes your reaction, but if you want to be able to cast it at the time like that, I believe it takes one of your quicken casting to do.
Okay. But like, can I shoot something, or is that like my?
Yeah, you still got your action to shoot something if you want.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot this guy right here. The skeleton warrior that's diagonal to me,
Yes.
near Astra and Morgan.
Yeah. Go ahead and make your attack.
I know I'm not gonna get that lucky again.
15 still hits.
Works for me.
Not crit lucky, but damage lucky.
Damage.
The damage button. 10 damage. Not bad.
It'll sting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Speaking of, Morgan.
Yeah. Well, no, she's the Rock, not Sting. We established this earlier in the session.
Right.
Okay. Seeing
Eyebrows, not face paint.
exactly. Seeing the compelled duel end immediately readjusts, and then seeing Molly will use their this is gonna be is gonna use their bonus action to lay on hands Astra. You are missing what 26 minus 9 is 15.
17. No, 17.
17. I can get you almost to full if I pop the rest of my lay on hands.
Cool.
I'm going to spend 10 of them to give you an extra 10.
Sweet.
So again, that kind of slightly off bright light goes, basically kind of seeps into the crack in your mask.
I don't like that feeling. But I like that I feel better. But I don't like that feeling.
You're welcome. We'll talk about the tactical problem later. And then we'll attack the Bone Collective.
All right, go for it.
Da, 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 da. 25.
25 hits.
And we're gonna Divine Smite again.
Doesn't that take your bonus action?
Oh, yeah.
Right. Duh. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's fine. Damage is damage. Having to turn that back off. It's fine. It has disadvantage on its next attack then, either way. 12
Good.
points of slashing damage.
Yeah.
That is max damage. That's good. We take those.
All right. Ingrid,
Short sword into Skelly.
make your swing.
Not with advantage.
The 17 will still hit.
Okay. For 6.
6 damage is enough to kill it. It falls over.
I will hide.
Roll me a stealth check. You
That's
are
better.
invisible as far as the enemy is concerned.
Not even God can see you.
I'm basically just hiding around this rock, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Not even God.
All right. Skeleton Warrior has no friends, but will go ahead and keep trying to kill the paladin. 14 misses.
14 misses. For the third time in a row.
Bone Collective has disadvantage, but will still try and kill the paladin. 17 misses. You're very lucky that was
17 misses. Yep.
That
Wow.
would have been bad.
That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Astra.
I'm gonna try to smack him again. And now that would be advantageous for me to smack him, I will absolutely miss.
Yeah, now you're gonna miss. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
how that works.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you absolutely will.
Told ya.
However, the compel duel was successful. It has successfully turned aggro onto Morgan.
You are now the red icon on the aggro list.
Yes, and that's okay. I think that's her job.
Anything else in your turn, Astra?
No, because again, there's no.
Yeah,
Where am I gonna go?
They might be mainly attacking Morgan, but they will swipe at you if you provoke the attacks
Yeah,
opportunity.
I'm gonna. I go whoosh, back in the corner again. I sneak into a crack in this rock.
If you need to move, I can stop some of the damage from one of the attacks.
Nah, it's fine.
Molly.
I'm going for the same. Now the only skeleton warrior. But this time I'm going to throw my dagger at it. Which is probably nothing.
Yeah, nine misses, probably.
9 will miss, yes.
We had a good run.
Yeah. Like 10 damage is good.
Morgan.
Yeah.
Unless you wanted to move anywhere, Katie.
No.
All right. Gonna attack the big boy, or the little boy. $22. And
22 hits.
Yep. So it'll be 11 points of oh, sorry, that kind of, so 5 points of slashing, 6 points of radiant from the extra d8 from it being undead. And 13 extra from the is that 19 radiant, 5 slashing.
How do you want to do this?
The sword glows again as the kind of words of her oath run down the blade. And just from the top of the head straight downwards, perfect bisection.
As you slice down through it, there's a burst of radiant light as you see that the bones part for just a moment, and you can see that sort of crimson core of dark something that drips that Icarus red venom that coats the bones that it attacks with. Crack and then shatter under your assault as the radiant light of your swing disintegrates the core of the bone collective. The skeleton that it animated still appears to be alive at the moment.
Not for long.
Not for long, but at the moment.
Yeah. Morgan doesn't take a moment to celebrate that. Just nods and spins around to focus on the other Scully. That'll be my turn.
All right. Ingrid.
Because I'm hidden, do I get advantage on the attack?
You are invisible. You have advantage on the attack.
Okay. So I will short bow into the last Skelly.
Make your attack. 17 hits. Roll damage.
And because I have advantage, sneak attack.
16 damage is exactly enough to kill it.
Woohoo!
As the last of the skeletons falls beneath you.
Yay!
Now
Somebody cure me. I feel gross. Like personality gross. Don't say it.
You see, you're making it too easy now. Kind of shakes her hand to warm up the lay on hands again. Hand on shoulder this time. And yeah, last 5 points of lay on hands to get rid of that.
Put your hand on my shoulder.
Is that in character?
Oh, sure, why not?
Have to check with these references now. Yeah.
All right, that's better. Good job.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to show you how compelled duel works, so that doesn't happen again. But otherwise, good job, everyone.
Sorry, what?
That
no,
spell...
I said sorry, not Siri. Shut the fuck up.
Okay. That spell ends if someone else damages the target.
Okay, well, what was it doing?
Making sure it attacked me and only me.
Do you think maybe that? Yeah, good to know now.
This is what I'm saying, because I ironed.
Fair enough.
You know,
We
fair enough.
made it. We made it through okay.
Yep, no, that was actually like really well done.
All right, so we killed this thing, so we take it back and we get our go-kart.
What?
I don't think there's much to take back of this thing, honestly.
But I'm saying that's why we're out here. That's why we're hunting down the bone collector, so we get something that can help us travel this area.
Right.
We didn't do this out of the goodness of our.
No, I mean it's like on
No.
a practical level. I don't think there's much of a like anything to take back here. I kind of
Just a bag
Dusted
of
it.
bones.
So what were we? Sorry, Katie, as the player is.
Right.
we were either capturing or killing it to take back to Necromancer Leader.
Okay, so
to
get
get
a pillowcase,
second-
throw the bones in it, and let's go.
To be fair, it was capture or kill, right? Well, this is not a capture alone only mission,
This
was
is a
it?
capture or kill.
It was indeed capture or kill, and you have done
Okay,
the kill.
good.
So okay,
That would have been inconvenient to remember about now.
Yeah. Oh no, I was aware. I was well aware that I
Okay.
could have killed that. I could have done lethals, and I chose to kill.
So what you're saying is you're a murderer. I understand.
As is it, and this is my job.
Lifist. So let's go, shall we?
While this conversation's happening, I'm gonna sneak around and look at the cave to make sure there's nothing else in there that's gonna attack us.
so are we just picking up these bones or what?
Yeah.
No
so
need to.
as you're looking around, the yarn golem speaks up in that weird voice. The group of you may want to inspect the interior there. It appears that a pair of well-equipped but unfortunate individuals met their ends here. Some time ago, likely before this creature ever took up residence.
Okay, so
Gonna-
the bit of string wants us to go in the cave and make sure there's nothing else.
Yeah. You gonna join us? Help out? Or
I like to watch.
That's
phrase it
sick.
like that?
Don't kink shame.
I'm not king shaming, I'm king asking why.
Yeah, let's go. Big scary cave.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yep.
We completed one mission. Why not investigate the big scary cave and
While we're here.
put ourselves in mortal danger? You know, sounds like a good time.
So yeah, you step inside the cave. It's very dark in here. Do any of you have dark vision / light sources?
Maybe.
Yes, I believe I have dark vision. Yes, I have dark vision.
I am human. And as such, we'll need a torch.
Have shitty human eyes.
None of us are magic dolls.
I believe I have something I can light on fire.
Yeah, we got a torch. Probably got
I am not a torch.
I wasn't gonna
Oh,
light
wait a minute.
you on fire.
Not yet, at least.
That's boring.
Not for no reason.
Being able to see is a reason.
Yep, gonna light a torch.
The as you light a torch and you get a glimpse around, and you can see that the interior of this place looks like it once went significantly further, but there have been a number of tunnel collapses that block out any attempt to traverse further. In fact, based on the markings that you can see, it almost looks like the bone collector was trying to dig out some of these collapsed tunnels to try and possibly get somewhere. uncertain, unclear exactly what the goal was for the Bone Collective making its home here specifically. But you do see the thing that the individual inhabiting Ygraine mentioned, as at the same time Alsana and Ygraine come entering up behind you. There are two bodies, badly decomposed. They look like they've been here for long enough that you can no longer make out who the people were originally. They have decayed to the point that there is not a lot that identifies them anymore. But what hasn't decayed are the things that they had, or at least most of the things they had. So you can at the very least identify sort of how they comported themselves as far as combat capabilities, because you see an individual. There are two bodies. One dressed in still kind of immaculate silver plate armor with this almost like lichen-like moss that grows over it that almost seems like it's trying to take root in the cave around it. In one of their hands is the broken blade of a sword that still kind of pulses occasionally. And off to the other side is a massive tower shield, marked with the iconography of a silver tree on the front of it.
Do I recognize any of these symbols?
Roll me Arcana.
Does Gondor call for aid?
Can I roll religion?
You can also roll religion, yes. They wear around their neck a like a choker made of like finely filigreed, almost spider pattern metal with a pulsing green gem in the central neck slot. The second body is dressed in like colorfully dyed but well-made leather, like studded leather armor that has symbols of the moon and stars patterned across it, with a crossbow that seems to almost spark and flicker with flame on the ground next to them, alongside what appears to be a long red-bladed rapier and a shorter, like orange, almost amethyst-looking dagger. Not amethyst. Thing that bugs get trapped in. Amber-looking dagger. And between them are a pair of are like a stack of three black, like onyx black. They look like fortune cookies.
Okay.
And the last thing that you see is sat behind the one in the light armor is what looks like at first a braid of rope. But as you get a closer look at it, you realize it's a quarterstaff that is made out of rope. And with your checks, with 21 religion and arcana, all of these items be magical. Literally all of them. Like there's a reason this place has not. None of these have decayed or broken down. Right. These two were surprisingly well equipped for random individuals that have died down here. There's probably a story behind that. With a 21 religion, the icon on that shield strikes you as belonging not to a god but to a divine concept. It is the symbol of the world tree. the idea of like a central source of natural power that suffuses all life in the world and sort of uplifts and connects the natural world. It's kind of a druidic religious icon in many ways.
Probably living on the outskirts has seen a little bit of that.
With the 21 Arcana, every single one of these items has a unique and recognizable purpose, including you realize that broken sword is not broken, or at least it is broken, but that hasn't stopped it. It's still a magic weapon.
Ooh, dead people things, and I try taking stuff off the corpses.
Yeah, you can take them. They are dead. They're not like a trap waiting. These items are available to be taken. With the 21 Arcana, Molly, you recognize that rapier is coated in cinnabar.
Coated in what?
Cinnabar, which is a
mercury poisoning.
Yeah, which is a toxic metal.
Yeah, be careful with that rapier right there.
I know what you said, but my mind went in a very different direction.
Cinnamon.
Cinnabon specifically.
Cinnabon.
Yeah.
To be fair, that is also toxic.
It is.
I mean, everything's toxic if you try hard enough.
And I mean, anything can kill you.
Exactly.
Mall cinnamon.
Listen.
Definitely not going to kill you faster than most stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's why I said if you try hard enough.
Eventually, anyway.
Yeah. It'll take more of it, but it will kill you.
Anyway. Yeah, that rapier is covered in poison, so maybe don't touch the blade.
At least not with your bare hands.
It's a good thing I have human hands, not bare
Is
hands.
it wizard killing poison?
I don't know. Does cinnabar kill wizards?
Probably as well as anything else.
I was going to say it's killing.
It doesn't.
Poison.
It doesn't not kill wizards.
I mean, are you tall enough to ride this ride? Like, can you wield that? I'm asking.
Are you hitting on me?
No, I'm not hitting on. No, God, no.
Can you wield the rapier? It looks built for a person twice your size.
Yes. Can you safely
Rapier's
wield?
a fucking rapier.
Can you wield?
So
I'm actually trying to ask a genuine question.
Right. No, a rapier is a rapier. Yes, I can. Okay. But I'm not saying that I'm claiming it or anything, because...
Yeah.
So I will note that normally the magic items that will resize to their wielder are the ones that require attunement. However, you as a warlock can bind any magic weapon as a pact weapon, and then it will resize to fit you.
Exactly. I can literally be fucking anime protagonist with a sword that is 3 times bigger than my physical body, wide, and wield it like it's a dagger.
Okay.
But it is a valid concern in most weapons cases.
For sure.
So fair question.
Yes, no, 100%. No, I'd be good. I'm not claiming it, to be clear. I was just asking if it was wizard killing poison, and it's
in as much as any other poison would be.
Correct.
What did you say about that shield?
The shield is it's a massive tower shield, like enormous. And it is emblazoned with the symbol of the world tree upon it.
Which is generally a general religious concept of like protection of nature.
But I'm guessing that would be like too unwieldy to carry.
for most people.
Is your strength 17 or higher?
I don't. Probably not.
No. But that is a sword and that is a magical sword and shield that the paladin could wield.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. No, my strength is decidedly not that high.
Yeah, my strength is. I might be the only one of the party who could wield it.
You
I will say before any of these items become even remotely identified, you must have a strength of 17 or higher to use that giant fuck off shield.
Yeah, I have 19.
I couldn't hear like the kind of shield it was. So
Tower.
Yeah, it's a giant tower shield.
It is the size of the person.
It's the kind of shield that you can plant in front of you and stand behind.
Yeah.
so
Full Roman phalanx.
so those my dog. Those weird fortune cookie things.
They indeed look like black fortune cookies.
Like if I touch them or pick them up, do they do anything? Or
They don't
just,
react immediately.
just
Do you
paper.
try and
You
crack
probably
one?
have to eat them or open them.
Yes, let me eat gemstone. That sounds like a great idea.
Do you want to crack open one of the fortune cookies? There are 3 of them.
Yeah, why not?
Roll me a d20.
Oh shit.
While this is happening, Morgan is also going to look around in the bodies, mostly for personal effects, for like identification of the people.
And while you get through that, I'm going to read what's in that fortune cookie
Okay,
before we go to break.
I cannot
/R, not R/.
Damn it. I was so close.
Yeah. You became a Reddit.
The worst result. You became a subreddit.
You crack open the fortune cookie and there is there's a piece of blank paper that then, as you pick it up, writing begins to magically scrawl itself in what looks like blood. It's like flowing red lettering across that kind of drips across the surface of the paper. That just reads, "Look behind you," and that's where we're gonna go to break.
A good point for break. Okay, fair enough.
I love the cookie of many things.
We are back.
Welcome back.
Dinos.
And
I don't know what you said, but I'm pretending you didn't say.
slight correction and one additional item. The quarterstaff that I described, rather than being made of rope, is merely a heavily wrapped and like banded with like long ribbons quarterstaff. I had the wrong magic item. And there is also the gloves on the more lightly armored of the two bodies are also a magic item.
Corpse valuables. Yes, please.
But yes, when we left off, Molly had cracked open one of the three fortune cookies, and the paper wrote itself in this sort of dark, like dried blood looking script, a thing that just said, "Look behind you."
Don't look behind you.
Well, somebody look behind me.
I look behind her.
Make me a perception check real quick.
Uh-oh.
Who are you talking to?
Astra, because she's the one looking behind you.
Ah.
3! There's nothing behind you. Go ahead and turn around. It's fucking with you. There is definitely nothing behind you. You are absolutely safe.
You know what? Even if Astrid is playing a trick on her, it's like, I'm going to turn around.
Make a deck save.
Oh, fuck.
Here's the problem. Now I say problem, and I mean funny thing. Now it looks like I tricked you into turning around.
Do I click where it
The
says
one that
ability
says
and
save.
save? Do I have the one that says save?
Click the one that says save, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, good. You turn around and you feel your foot click something, and that gives you just enough warning to dive to the side as a massive, like, log sharpened into a spear shoots from tension right past you and crashes into a wall.
Where was that when we were fighting the boneheads?
You have no fucking clue where that was.
In my defense, there was nothing behind you.
It did technically shoot from where behind you was. It was just further behind you than immediately behind you.
No harm done. I know, Astra, you're devastated.
Listen, if I'm gonna kill you, I'm not gonna use some easily dodgeable trap.
Good to know.
Anyway, so were there any like identifiable possessions on them that they could be, information could be get back to where they're from?
So the magic items themselves are the only things on them that haven't decayed dramatically.
That is fair.
Like, you can't even really identify who these people were. Size of bones indicates medium-sized humanoid, but there's not a lot more to get than that.
Yeah. I was just looking for seeing if there was any other stuff, but that would have all decayed. Yeah, fair enough.
Like, you have found a Viking burial mound, only there's magic items. And presumably these two were not buried, they probably just died here.
With all their shit.
And it does look like they were fully kitted out. Like, more magic items than you expect one person to have on their person.
If I'm going to kill you, I'm going to poison you in your sleep, because you all sleep and I don't.
Promises, promises. All right, so are we taking this stuff, or are we just taking the bag of bones and
I was about to say, are we going
Heading
to
out.
retrieve those and bring them with wherever you're going?
Ingrid's definitely collecting them.
I was going to wait for you all to make a decision, but it seems like we are.
I'm after that fortune cookie, I'm not really keen on taking anything. So y'all have at it.
Yeah.
You see Ingrid trying to wrestle with the giant shield.
I'll take that one, I think.
I do have to
She tries to hand it to you and almost falls backwards with it on her.
Yeah,
Because I'm-
she'll hold you up. Yeah, grabs the other side, keeps you up by the other side of it. Go on.
So
Go
I know I keep asking this, but are we collecting these bones in a bag,
We
or
don't need to.
we don't need to?
Are you
It
sure?
was a collect or kill, and we killed it. We do not need it.
Yes, this the eye on this orb that you were given has firmly shut. I believe that indicates its prey is dead.
That should be enough proof for them.
Dope, let's go.
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
No one here is able to get these checked out for what they can do, right? We're gonna have to do that back in town.
Let me check.
Yeah,
I
would
mean,
be the spell.
I can check the way that most people who don't have identified check.
You
I
said
would like
something
to
with
get
it?
them checked
I
out.
have identify.
Oh.
Yeah.
We can get those checked out while we walk then.
I don't know how many times I can use it one turn though.
It's a ritual. You can just keep casting it if you take 10 minutes.
Every 10 minutes.
All right, hand me something else.
So, let's start with the Doomsday Cookie.
You start with
That
my
is the
favorite.
best name for a magical item ever.
This black sugar paste cookie is made using a grim recipe passed down through generations of clerics devout to gods of death. Inside this hollow cookie is an enchanted piece of blank paper whose writing is revealed upon breaking the cookie. The writing on the paper attempts to predict the cause of death for the creature who opened it. When you open this cookie, roll a d20 and use the table below to determine the paper's prediction. Once a creature's fortune has been predicted this way, all future Doomsday cookie papers will predict the same outcome for them. If a creature dies in a way foretold by the cookie, at the DM's discretion, the cookie's paper transforms into a scroll of Revivify. The scroll can only be used on the creature whose passing it foretold. If the scroll is unused within 1 minute, it crumbles into dust. Regardless of its grim foretellings, the cookie itself is a delicious snack that is sweet, salty, and smoky.
Morgan has absolutely dealt with someone who's fucked with one of these and it's gone wrong, right?
Oh, 100%. Your unlucky numbers are 13, 13, 13, and 13.
And 4. Morgan sees one of these and just sighs loudly. Oh god, we have these. Oh fuck.
Wait a second, you know what these are?
Yeah, some of the death gods where I'm from fuck with these. It's a whole party trick they like to do.
So I have a question for you. Did you maybe want to tell me that before I cracked one open?
I was a little busy trying to see if I could find something to identify the bodies. And I didn't expect you to open them.
I didn't know what they were, which is not a great argument. I'm aware of that now.
Yeah, no, fair. Just,
I
didn't notice them because I was focused on the people.
I'm curious of what they'll say if I open one, considering I'm already dead.
Oh,
I mean, it'll just predict how you re-die.
So yeah, I'm just gonna keep. I'll identify whatever.
Technically, they're not harmful, but
Technically, they're kind of helpful because if you die the way they predict, they can help bring you back.
You can come back.
If you're fast enough and somebody's actually paying attention.
Remember, you're not dead. You're dead adjacent.
Isn't that just being alive?
No. Alive is death's opposite.
So, what would you like to identify next as you continue going?
There's dead, alive, and a secret third option.
Technically, there's multiple, but
the wrapped staff.
That is identified as a thwack staff.
Isn't that most staffs?
That is all staffs.
This festive quarterstaff that requires attunement is decorated with ribbons and other glittering elements. It is perfectly balanced and seems to be made to perform with. This magic quarterstaff has the finesse property and gives you a +1 bonus to charisma performance checks you make in order to put on an entertaining performance using the quarterstaff. It has the punishing parry property. This quarterstaff has 3 charges and regains all expended charges each day at dawn. While you're holding the quarterstaff and another creature hits you with a melee attack, you can expend a charge as a reaction to add 1d6 to your AC for that attack, potentially causing it to miss you. If the attack misses you because of this bonus AC, you can immediately make a melee attack with the quarterstaff against the attacking creature as part of your reaction. If you hit, you also add the number you rolled on the d6 to the damage of the attack.
That's neat.
That's cool. I like that. Are all of these magical items or just some of them?
Yeah, all 11 of them are magic items.
Oh Jesus. Okay. The lichen covered armor.
This is identified as iron leaf plate. Is also requires attunement. The set of plate is lined and overgrown with magical vines that give you a +1 bonus to your AC. While wearing the armor, its vines seem to move the armor's metal plates when you move, allowing you to ignore the plate armor's normally imposed disadvantage on dex stealth checks. In addition, the vines are able to absorb some of the impact from blunt attacks, granting you resistance to bludgeoning damage. When you take fire damage, the leaves wither and lose some of their protection. Until the start of your next turn, while the leaves are withered this way, you are not resistant to bludgeoning damage. While wearing this armor, you can cast Pass Without Trace once without expending a spell slot. Once you cast a spell this way, you can't do so again until the following dawn.
Alright, big tree shield.
The Shield of Yggdrasil, the World Tree. You must have requires attunement. You must have a strength of 17 or higher in order to use this massive magical tower shield. Shield is of dwarven make and functions as a small battlement, granting you an additional +1 bonus to your AC while you wield it. Bonus in addition to the normal shield normal bonus. As a bonus action, you can plant this shield on the ground to barricade yourself behind it, granting you half cover against range attack from the direction you're facing. You wield it. Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage you take from non-magical weapons is reduced by 3, but your movement speed becomes 5 feet while you have it planted in front of you. You can uproot the shield to end this effect as an action. You can doff the shield when planting it by using an action to do so instead of a bonus action. This shield magically remains upright and in place and can be used as half cover by any creature standing behind it. The shield falls down when you fall unconscious or when knocked over following a successful DC 20 strength athletics check. You can move the shield while it's planted by donning it again. It has 3 charges and regains all charges at dawn. You can expend a charge to plant the shield when you plant the shield, or later on subsequent turns as a bonus action to send out metal roots along the ground at a 10-foot radius centered on the shield. Enemy creatures treat this area as difficult terrain. Moving the shield also moves the roots. The roots remain until you uproot or it falls over. It continues. There's more. I will let you read the rest of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just those 2 items will put Morgan's AC at 22, by the way.
Does everyone want to keep identifying items or?
Yeah, let's keep going. There's a lot
All right,
of items.
Okay. The ghostly blade.
I will start going faster just to lay things out for you.
Right.
It's a ghost-possessed sword. It gives you a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. It deals force instead of slashing. You can teleport short distances with it. It is sentient. The spirit of the person who wielded it when they died is in the blade.
Damn. The green glowing necklace.
The green necklace is a necrolace. When you kill a creature, it gains a charge. It can hold up to 3 charges. It currently has 2 in it. You can expend the charge as a bonus action to take damage, to take necrotic damage that you cannot resist, and heal another creature within 30 feet of you for twice the amount of damage you took. If this damage reduces you to 0 hit points, you are stable but unconscious. When that happens, the creature is healed for twice the amount you had remaining before you fell unconscious.
The shirt, the brown and green and red.
Moon swaddled armor. It is studded leather. This set of armor gives you an extra +1 AC while wearing it between dusk and dawn. It's studded leather otherwise. And when you would normally roll 1 or more hit dice to restore hit points when taking a short rest after dusk, you instead use the highest number possible for each hit die. It's better armor when it's at night, and you heal better at night.
The crossbow with the devil horns.
Also identified as fire. It's a hollow metal crossbow. It seems to be of kobold make, and contains an enchanted ember. When holding the magic crossbow, it burns. The crossbow has 3 charges. It continues to burn while it has at least 1. While it burns, the crossbow emits bright light in 20-foot radius and dim light for another 20 feet. Non-magical bolts fired from it catch fire and deal an extra d6 fire damage to any target. You can expend a charge as an action to cause it to shoot a 30-foot cone of fire that deals 4d6 fire damage on a failed DC 15 dex save or half as much on a success. Crossbow regains D3 expended charges each day at dawn. If you expend the last charge, roll a D20. On a 1, the magic ember dies and it becomes a non-magical crossbow.
I call dibs.
I'm calling dibs on 3 items. I'm totally fine with that.
I really just want the cone of fire crossbow. That's just really
valid, completely valid.
So we already talked about the rapier. It's covered in poison.
But it is covered in poison, and you can just expend. It has 10 charges. You can expend charges to deal extra poison damage. You can expend as many as you want.
Okay. The gauntlets.
These are something that Astra will probably want. The Arcanist gauntlets. This pair of rich silk gloves are guarded by an enchanted mithril shell that sporadically releases arcane power. When you cast a spell using a 1st through 5th level spell slot, you can choose to roll a d6. If you roll a number on the d6 equal to or greater than the spell slot's level, the spell draws magic from the gauntlets instead of your own and is cast without expending a spell slot. Looking at the warlock.
Mm-hmm. 3 spell slots.
The slot must be of a level you can normally cast. Gauntlets can provide up to 5 levels worth of spell slots this way each day, and no 2 slots can be the same level, so you can get 1 extra spell out of it for the warlock, but it can get you all the way up to your extra 5th level spell. If the number rolled on the d6 is less than the spell slot's level, you cast a spell as normal, blah, 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 blah. It's an extra spell if you roll well.
And the orange sword.
The Dagger of Spite.
I like the name.
Also Astra.
This deep red dagger was made by a vengeful craftsman. It gives a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. That bonus becomes +2 if the attack is made against a creature who damaged you since your last turn.
Yeah, pretty decent.
That's our kit.
Yeah. Yeah, we can have a talk about this between sessions because we'll need time to like attune shit.
Yeah, all the items are in your journal in the magic items subfolder.
Yeah.
Feel free to distribute as you like. There is the brief overview of each of them.
I just want the fire crossbow.
Yeah. I want at least the armor and shield. The ghostly blade is a longsword.
It is indeed a longsword.
I think I'm the only one who can wield that.
Astra can as well.
That is, we'll have to decide because I think that dagger is also very good. You actually might take the rapier knowing Astra to that or the dagger.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, so we've identified everything. We've been walking, and we are where?
Heading back to town.
Yeah, at this point,
helps Alsana down.
Yeah, you've all made your way out. Alsana has rejoined you, as has Ygraine. you are all making your way back. It's going to be a relatively uneventful journey back, though the question does remain, are you letting Alsana journey with you, or...
Does she have anywhere else to go, and does she particularly want to go back to where she was from?
I'm not particularly fond of where I came from, no.
We're not going to be there long.
Well, she's from Caius's.
Right.
We're not going back to Caius's.
I'm being quite frank. I would say that I am in a safer environment, near the people that don't want to kill me, and I don't have to immediately try and subservient myself to a different wizard.
Makes as much sense as anything.
All right, we'll train you into a wizard killer soon.
And by we, she means her.
I mean, how many wizards have you killed?
None. I was giving you a compliment, asshole.
It's funny how all your compliments sound like insults.
Oh, yours too.
Wait, do you think I've given you compliments?
No.
Okay. It's good to know where we stand with each other.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're welcome to stay with us if you want.
Yep.
I don't know exactly where we're heading after we finish with the Necromancy Tower. You're welcome to join us to find out. And you can just hop off whenever you find somewhere you're more comfortable.
That's actually a good question.
Well, we have another job to do first.
What?
They
Sure.
are making us do a second job because it requires the Gauntlet Runner. That gives us the actual Gauntlet Runner in our possession.
What's the second job?
Don't know yet.
Oh, we don't
Good
know
question.
yet. Oh.
This was the job to unlock the other job.
God.
To get the Gauntlet Runner.
That's right.
This is the proof that we even deserve a Gauntlet Runner to start with.
Of course we deserve it. Just look at us.
I know, I'm
Everything have to-
brilliant.
Why does everything have to be a fucking quest? Jesus.
I'm just saying it would have been easier if we had just found some noble with one. And hijacked it and left them fully alive.
Okay, but now if we're trying to fix the problems of these various places, we have one person who's not actually as bad as we think they were in our, we actually kind of trust them a little bit.
Trust no
Who's
one.
this we?
More
How-
importantly, they trust us.
I mean, we have a positive business relationship. I wouldn't say there's a lot of trust.
Like and trust are different things.
Yeah, you're right.
They consider us relatively reliable. They do not trust us. Those are two separate things.
All
I'm
right,
just
let's
saying, just because you don't like them, they haven't done anything, and we can trust them that they
Right.
won't, because
Like, I think, for example, I think y'all are very reliable.
yeah, that's fair.
more than I expected, honestly.
All right, let's get back.
All right, let's turn this proof into something else that is going to give us more proof that will give us the thing we need to do back on the path where we were and figure out what this whole thing is.
I think I followed most of that.
We're unlocking.
I've,
We're
I've done a lot of identifying. My details are kind of.
That's actually really fair. We're unlocking we're unlocking the thing that will give us the thing. Step 3 profit.
I was say, isn't that what I said?
Less.
More concise, but basically. DM, we travel.
Yes, you
All right.
travel.
We're travel.
Yeah.
You return.
Two-step it. Come on. Power walking. Let's go, people.
Yeah.
Do I look like a power walker?
Yes, but your
I don't know.
power
I've seen a
walk
lot
is
of
our-
little old ladies in malls. I mean, you could pass.
Yeah. I think the thing is your power walk is our normal pace.
That is accurate. Also, I do not look old.
See, I
think
love
the
how
term-
old is the part that sets you off.
Yeah.
It doesn't set me off. It's inaccurate.
It's right. The term is antique.
Okay, fine. I've seen lots of little antique old ladies walking in the mall. Is that better?
No, first of all, you just said antique old ladies. So you just added another word to old. Second of all, I'm not offended. Old ladies are fine. They are just as useless as young ladies. My concern is you don't understand age. I don't look like an old lady. I look like a 6-year-old.
See, this is more a dig at your height than your age, and this has gone way further than it needs to.
Words mean something.
I'm surprised y'all know what my words mean. Usually you're all like dogs tilting their heads at me. Like,
I mean, I got the old lady bit. The mall was. I'm just getting used to the fact you just say weird shit on occasion.
Yeah, I just ignored that. I just assumed that it was like, I don't know, one of those random words that she keeps throwing in to pretend that she knows cool stuff and is all probably total bullshit. Like,
well, I
movies.
guess you'll never know.
No, I feel like I do know.
Like movies.
Do you?
Anyway,
It could all be true. It could all be bullshit.
yeah, it's bullshit. All right, so
That's one person's opinion.
It could be true and it could be bullshit.
Touche.
Could be true bullshit. So you return to the Necromancer's Tower. And yeah, therein you return to Ter Voldrin. Frey returned to Ter Voldrin.
or Terabithia, one of the two.
I mean, we did pay. No, the bridge is the other direction.
So, yeah, you return to Tar Voldrin, and the thing that is currently riding inside of Ygraine presents the orb back to her. She takes it, looks at it. Well, I believe the task is done.
You better
Thank you.
believe it's done.
Sort of tosses the orb into the air and it sort of vanishes from sight. I believe that you have indeed earned access to a gauntlet runner in exchange for another task that I would set you on that requires its use. By now, you are aware of how different the cultures of this world can be from each other.
Just a little.
Uh,
And you are similarly aware of how this upheaval has resulted in the disappearance of people from their original homelands and deposited them across the world.
Also strangely familiar with that.
I am aware of the practices that I perform and how they are perceived by the rest of this world. And I am aware that my citizens will take an ill reputation and be ill received anywhere else in this world. And so I give you an ongoing task that will require your gauntlet runner, but one that should be easily doable amidst your other goals. I ask that whenever you find one of my citizens, and they should be easily identifiable, I ask that you return them home so that they may be spared the unrelenting judgment of those who do not understand the ways of those of us who live here. I ask that you keep them safe and bring them back. Well, bring them back assuming they wish to return. Should they have found a new home, such as their prerogative.
Best of your reflexes.
Hello, phone.
So if they choose not to return home, we just leave them be.
Within reason, I would not ask you to abandon one who wishes to stay for a particular reason, but their life is in immediate danger.
Of course.
To be
get
clear,
them to a place they're safe and comfortable.
yeah, you want us to bring them back as opposed to rescue and say go this way.
Yes, I would rather see them actually returned. There is much room on the Gauntlet Runner. You will be able to bring them along for a decent duration until you are able to return to the tower.
Honestly, even if you hadn't asked that, I probably would have done that anyway. So,
Really?
with this, I think you know my deal well enough by now.
I'm saying I feel like there's two sides. Two wolves inside you that are fighting over this.
Just because I'm generally on edge around the undead, but that's because of where I'm from. They
Mm-hmm.
tend to have a much worse situation. They tend to be in a much more chaotic situation than here.
You can imagine how any of my citizens would be treated in Rumor.
No, I can absolutely imagine.
Believe me, I understand.
But I am putting my wariness both on display and to the side somewhat for the respect
Right.
to someone's people needing to be safe.
Right.
I can agree with that.
My task is to make sure people are safe, and that does not necessarily stop to the ones that are less than not fully alive traditionally.
Very well.
See, you're rubbing off on 'em.
She smirks. And then she turns to her side and raises a hand, and green energy kind of extends from her hand and sort of spreads out into the ground. The ground next to the tower cracks open and begins to split, and rising as if being lifted from beneath is a so the effect is kind of haunting and undead, but the vessel that is being lifted does not have the aesthetics of the tower. It seems like it was just being stored underground.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
but the vehicle that is presented to you looks like a boat. Like the it at first seems like it's it looks like a boat that just has legs, arms. It's got this sort of like long elongated profile, and the like wide sort of vaguely wedge shaped silhouette of a traditional sailing ship for any of you who ever have lived anywhere where you might see a sailing ship, which is very few of you. But instead of a sail, it has 4 limbs, two on the two towards the front and 2 towards the back, that almost give it the seeming of like a beast on all fours. These structures are made primarily of what seems like metal carved with like runes and enchanted markers. And it is large. Like we are talking the size of a the size of like a galleon. Like it is big. It can probably fit maybe a good 20 to 50 passengers, depending on what the inside looks like.
Mhm.
And she sort of looks across. Piloting the device can take some getting used to, but it can be operated by a single individual. I would recommend someone who is apt with the minds and understandings of beasts. The spirit of this runner is wild and reacts best to one who is of a similar temperament.
Glances at Alsana.
Make an insight check.
Nope, now with turn that off.
For the 14, she's definitely looking at it with like a sense of familiarity.
We good, thanks.
And I wish you luck on your travels.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you for your assistance.
Let's
It
figure out how
doesn't-
to drive
it-
this thing, shall we?
It doesn't yet have a name. Feel free to christen it as you like.
Keep our minds open.
A ramp is low, like it's not really a ramp. It's more of a step ladder, like a series of steps to a side door, lower off to one side. The thing moves like it's a living animal, like it's idling, it's waiting for you, but it almost like rises and falls ever so slowly as if it was breathing.
So I know that Molly has seen gauntlet runners before. Does she have any further insight?
Roll me Arcana or History, whichever is better.
That would be history.
25. Runner cores have different temperaments. There are a variety of constructs, but the work that goes into their creation can vary. Whether they're made by imprinting the mind of an existing creature, or whether they're completely like soulless and unthinking, whether they are like a runner craftsman will build according to their own designs and their own inspiration, which means that the personalities and aspects of each runner is unique. This one appears to have been fashioned after some form of beast. Uncertain what specifically, but it seems to have an animalistic personality, which, given Tarvoldrin's description, it would probably mesh well with someone who at least had decent animal handling, or had some kind of wild inclination like a druid or something similar.
Mhm. Yeah, I do not have a good animal handling.
I'm going to absolutely shock you all and say I also do not have good animal handling.
Mine is not great.
Just saying, you
Is that
don't generally put serial killers and small animals in the same room.
Do you all board the runner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
You step inside, up the stairs and into the interior, and yeah, this place is spacious. There are numerous like individual rooms that people can stay in. There are also like towards the back. There's like a row, like a hallway where both sides of the hall are lined with pods, like not individual rooms, but almost like if any of you have seen like the inside of a Japanese like sleep hotel,
Yeah.
like they're just like small circular pods for individuals to like just climb into just to sleep specifically.
Mm-hmm.
And there are 3 levels to this ship. The bottom one appears to be residential. It's for like all the rooms for people and pods people to sleep in. Second floor looks like it probably is engineering and possibly weapons if this thing has any. And top floor is like deck and also the pilot's chamber where like navigation tools and like the stairs up to even one step higher where the cockpit is.
Mm-hmm.
As you all enter, Alsana kind of like tilts her head to the side as if hearing something and just kind of starts to walk up the stairs as if following something.
Morgan follows out of sheer curiosity.
So does Molly.
She walks. Go on.
Oh, you said yerp.
Alsana walks all the way up to the cockpit. She like just ignores everything else in this ship and just walks all the way up to the top, which is a relatively small room, but you can theoretically all fit inside of it. But she just kind of walks over to the pilot's seat and sort of sits down in it and places a hand on this like central orb that has this sort of like yellowish green glow to it. She starts to mutter something under her breath. And as you watch, Alsano's form kind of grows and expands and broadens as she gains a significant amount of bulk, and you watch as fur starts to sprout all across her body, taking on striped patterns of gold and black, as a were-tiger is standing before you, sitting in the cockpit, sort of communing with the spirit of this vessel. And that is where we're going to end for the week.
Fucking called it.
Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.